Hi, I'm Kristen Hall reporting my final screencast for ATM101, Weather and Climate of Alaska for Unit 15. Unit 15 includes observations for Eagle, Alaska from Units 3 and 10. The date range for Unit 3 spans from January 25th to February 1st, while Unit 10's date range includes March 22nd through the 29th. Upon comparing observations for the two units, I see there was a larger range of temperatures during the winter month of January than in March. In January, the temperature range was consistently 18 degrees on January 25th, 29th, and 31st. The maximum temperatures falling in the first half of the day, with both January 29th and 31st hitting their maximum temperatures around 12 p.m. noon. And on January 25th, the maximum temperature occurred at the very beginning of the day at 12 a.m. midnight. Although March experienced a greater range in temperatures, the maximum and minimum temperatures seem to occur at the same time for all three dates, March 24th, 26th, and 28th. On March 24th and 28th, the temperature range was 31 degrees, with the maximum temperature on March 24th hitting 43 degrees at about 6 p.m., and the minimum temperature dipping down to 12 degrees at 6 a.m. On March 28th, the maximum temperature again occurred at around 6 p.m. at 48 degrees, and the minimum temperature of 17 degrees again around 6 a.m. On March 26th, the high and low for the day was at about the same times as the other days in the sequence, but the temperature range was much smaller at just 14 degrees between the high of 48 degrees and the low of 34 degrees. The temperatures in January were typically colder than those predicted, and the temperatures in March were much warmer than those predicted. In January, you can see a low pressure system with southeast winds bringing snow and fog to the Eagle area on January 25th. But by the 29th, a high pressure system and winds directly from the north have moved in, bringing colder temperatures and eliminating precipitation. This also shows how winds can transport air to influence temperatures. On March 24th, you can see a low pressure system and winds moving warm air from the south, influencing clear skies and calm winds. By the 26th, increased humidity and the low pressure system have influenced the range in temperature as well as increased cloud coverage. On March 26th, a warm day in the sequence with a very small temperature range, there was considerably more cloud cover compared to March 24th, a cooler day with a broader temperature range. Although the dew points for these 2 days are similar, the relative humidity on March 26th was much lower compared to March 24th. Lastly, we can clearly see on March 26th in our satellite images that skies are cloudier, in which case heat gets trapped under those clouds and there is visibly more water vapor. Thanks for a great semester. Reporting in Bethel, I'm Kristen Hall.